And welcome back to the Cabbage Patch. I'm Dad.
I'm Tommy.
And I'm Gus over here, all the way over here. Yes, I know.
What do we play?
We played.
Point down. Sonar.
Sonar.
It's actually called Sonar Family.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It's actually called Sonar
No,
Family
there's a kids version.
because the Sonar Family is the Barnes & Noble version, I think. I found it on clearance. I thought it looked cool. It's basically old school Battleship,
Except new things.
except for all sorts of new things, and your boat moves around. So it's a 2 to 4 player game, right? Where two teams face off on one another. So you can play it with 3 players, which is cool because there's only 3 of us. The first game we played was me against you two, and then the next game we played was me and Gus against Tommy. And the notion of the game is there's 2 roles. One is the captain. And let's see if we can find. Oh, there it is. So actually, find the. So each player gets a board. One is the captain.
And the other is Sonar.
The one is the radio operator, or the sonar operator, right? And the radio operator is supposed to be marking down where he thinks the other team is. So the way the game works is on our turn we can do one of 5 things. We can move our boat, move our submarine. We can surface, which we'll talk about in a second. We can use energy that we've collected to do sonar. We can use energy that we collected to be silent. Or we could use energy that we collected to fire a missile. So the notion is the first person to hit the other ship 2 times with a missile or a torpedo, depending on which version of the map you look at, wins. So if I hit Tommy's ship twice during the course of this game, we win, right? Mm-hmm. The way you get energy is you move around the map. So the way the game works is on our turn. So we pick a starting point somewhere on this map, right? And we mark it with an X with these dry erase markers, right? And then we say on our turn, well, if we're going to navigate, we're going to move. We move north, and then the opposing side player is supposed to take this map, which I need to figure out there, with this overlay, place it over the map, and decide, all right, he's moved north. And then as you play the game, you move that overlay map around, and if you'll notice on these maps, there are obstacles, right? So you can't move through obstacles. I think you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. You can't move through this island, so he couldn't have done that.
You cannot.
He would have to have done
submarine.
something like that.
Yes.
And the radio operator's job is to move this overlay around to figure out where the most likely place the other team is. So it's a really cool game, and I don't do it justice with our thing. We play with this great big wonderful screen in front of us so that we can't see what the other team is doing.
It works wonderfully if you're actually playing it, but if you're the camera...
If you're the camera, you can't see anything.
Yeah, no. If you're the camera that I'm pointing at right now, then you're cheating.
Yeah. So we had to put the laptop down when we played it so that we couldn't see what the other team was doing. So it's a really cool take on classic Battleship where we get to move around. And that's it. I mean, you hit your bad guy, you hit the other side 2 times, you win. And it's a really fun hidden movement game. So what did you like, Thomas?
I liked the sense of mystery as you try to figure out where in the archipelago this enemy submarine is.
Yeah. So using that overlay and the dry erase marker, you were trying to figure out where the bad guys were.
When you both know where the other is.
Yeah.
And you're just running around trying to gather enough energy to shoot them with missiles.
Right. So each time you move, you gain an energy slot, and you mark that on the dry erase board. And when you have 4 energy, you've got enough energy to shoot your missiles, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did you like, Gus?
the markers, and it felt like you were actually on a real battleship.
So you thought this was a real sort of indication of your ability to fight in a war or something?
You actually clicked.
I did accidentally click. No, it's fine. We're good. Right. So yeah. So that's cool. Anything else?
Marker.
The marker. Drawing is really cool. So I actually these dry erase boards are actually really nice, and the dry erase markers that come with them are really nice. Even though one of them didn't have any marker in it, but the
This one
eraser
is the other
parts.
one.
The eraser parts work really well. I really liked that old school feeling of Battleship where you were putting the white markers down where nobody was there, but you kept moving. So that was hugely fun. So
And yeah, as you can see, the
and you can make notes and things like that right on the board, and guessing where they're going. So part of the thing you can do is you can silence and you can hide your movement. So the core mechanic is you say, I'm moving east, I'm moving west, I'm moving north, I'm moving south. But you can spend 3 energy to say, I'm moving silently, and then we've got to guess where you're going. And that's pretty cool. So I thought this was a wonderful game. I enjoyed this a great deal. What else? I don't think we missed any rules. The rules were pretty simple. The rules are really simple. Right? We didn't miss any rules, did we? All right, cool. So, given that, anything I missed?
No.
Ready to give it a score?
Mhm.
Thomas.
3.
3. Gus.
3.
3. I think I'm going to give it a 3 as well. We played it twice.
3.
We gave it 9 cabbages. We played this game twice. Once just for the review, and the second time because it was so much fun.
And we beat Tommy.
And we beat Tommy the second time. That's right. It's an awesome game. So 9 cabbages, another 9 cabbage game. I'm just wondering when we're going to have games that we don't like. All right,
there was that Jurassic Park.
there's
game.
Jurassic Park.
There's Jurassic Park.
All right, well that's it. So are we ready to do the outro?
Okay, yeah. Subscribe, like, hit that bell, Tommy.
Leave a comment if you wish.
Eat plenty of cabbages, not us soap,
Because it'll put you on the radar.
And-
You'll know where you are.
and it will give away your entire position.
That is what I said.
That's what he said.
Okay. And it will give away my position for being a cabbage.
There we go. All right. Thank you so much.
Goodbye.